What's going on, guys? aXcide back with episode number 8 of the rundown. Today I'm kind of going to get off topic with my series, and I'm going to go off on a rant. I know a lot of people have been asking and been posting comments about, really wanting to know about SnD and how I play and how to play SnD in certain situations and what to do. So today it's not going to be a competitive gameplay where as I'm going to be CTF and playing variant. I am going to be playing SnD, but it's going to not be on a non-variant map, and it's going to be actually a 2v2 match, which I've been playing a lot lately just to get used to SnD again and actually get real good at SnD. So I'm playing against a real good team on Jesus game battles, and I'm playing on Fallen. Not an MLG map. However, I did pretty well. I do apologize for the mess ups in the video. There are mess ups because the air mode sucks in Modern Warfare 3. But alright, let's get started. So, I'm not going to talk about the gameplay like I said. I'm just going to talk about generally, how to be better at SnD and how to play better at SnD. Well, the number one thing is when you start the game and you start, from a round, round 1, round 2, whatever round it is, you always want to know the spawns. Knowing the spawns in SnD is a huge thing. It's not as big as knowing, CTF because you don't respawn, obviously. But what I mean by knowing the spawns is knowing exactly where the person spawns as soon as the round starts. And I say this because whether you have 2 people, 3 people, 4 people, 5 people, it doesn't matter. You always should know how to, contain those spawns and get around them, and you can either flank, you can either hold them in their spawn, such as Dome, for example. If you're, if you're playing SnD on Dome and you have them stuck in their dome, and one's watching loading dock, one's watching front dome, one's watching sidewalk, you pretty much have them trapped, and that's almost a guaranteed win for you. So, knowing your spawns on SnD, knowing where they are and trapping them or, flanking them is a huge thing when, playing SnD. Alright, getting on to the next thing. Another big thing with SnD is saving your stuns and grenades. I know that it is super tempting because, trust me, I do it myself. It is really tempting to, use your stuns and grenades in the beginning of a round on SnD, and, I can't even explain it. Like, you always just want to throw them, you want to just check an area. But let me put it to you this way. Use 1 stun if you're going to stun an area, and don't use 2, and then throw a grenade if you miss that. By the way, right here I got shit on. I thought he was behind the car, didn't really know where it went, so I just jumped that corner and I got shit on. But alright, anyway. When you're using stun grenades, use 1. Don't use 2, and then throw the grenade like I usually do, which is a terrible habit. Don't be like, oh, let me throw a stun, oh, let me throw another one, oh, let me throw a grenade. Like, that's what I do, and it's just a terrible habit. You don't want to do that because odds are, if you don't get the first hit marker, you don't get the second, you're wasting your grenade because you're definitely not going to get on the third. Especially the way the grenades are in this game, because you just get hit markers like it's, like it's going out of style. I mean, I don't know. Alright, but next point here. Playing smart. In SnD, if you want to win, you have to play smart. It's literally, I feel sometimes it's smart against smarts. When you're in clutch situations, which I'll get to, when you're in, situations where you have to win the round for your teammate, or, your team has to win the round, whatever it is, you have to play smart. Playing smart can consist of playing slow. It can consist of just doing things you wouldn't normally do, such as saving your stuns and your grenades. It could be checking corners that you would have never checked before. It could be walking instead of sprinting. It's the small things that matter when playing smart in SnD. Instead of going to the left because that's the common way to go to the right and make it harder on yourself to find the person. Like right there, I check that corner, usually no one checks. I check that corner right there, lay down for a second, I picked off that kill earlier. And I do wind up losing this round, but I'm flanking all the way around, something that I wouldn't usually do. I'm checking every corner while I'm going around, checking every little way, because I want to clutch this for my teammate. I would say out of 10 times, I'd probably clutch it 7 or 8. I'm usually a really clutch player. However, this spot didn't work. I had my teammate there first on the bottom to my left. I did not think he was going to be here, but actually I did this on purpose. I didn't go fast forward on the kill cam so you could see what he was doing. He was using a third person spot, which brings me to my next point. In Search and Destroy, if you do not use party chat, shame on you, and if you do not use your resources, I should say, shame on you. It is a huge thing to use in SnD. When you're doing 2v2s, 4v4s, 3v3s, whatever it is, use party chat because it is allowed now, and third person is probably one of the biggest advantages in the game. You seen that kid take me out because he was sitting in one room, not even moving, and he was third person in the B-bomb, and he seen me on the B-bomb. That's just brilliant. I mean, now his part is just brilliant on, everybody's part to use third person. I mean, if you're not using third person, then you're going to, not only can you be losing for yourself, but you'll be losing for your teammates because it's really a smart thing to do. People say it's cheating, but guess what? It's not cheating because if you go to a LAN event, it's open mics, so they can tell you, they can do the same thing in a LAN event, and that's what everybody does. And that's why it's such a valid point, because in real life, if you die in a video game, guess what? You could still talk. So get in party chat, use party chat, and use that to your advantage. Alright, so like I said earlier, now I'm going to get on to clutching. Clutching is huge, especially in bigger rounds when it goes to 3-3, and, people get nervous, people get sweaty palms, they're like, oh, I can't do this, Number one thing when clutching is always have faith. You have to have faith. If you don't have faith, you're not going to clutch. When you go into a game saying, against a 100-0 team, if you say go into the game saying, oh, I'm going to lose the game, you're going to lose the game. It's all mental. When you're playing SnD, it's all about a mentality, and if you bring a mentality that you're going to lose into a game, odds are you're going to lose it. So I'm going to bring to your attention right here, it's 3-3. I believe this was against the 106 and 22 team, so this team was very good at SnD. And I'm going to bring to your attention it's 3-3 on last map. Okay, I have to clutch it now. It's 1v2. Excuse me. I have to clutch it. It's 1v2. So my hitmans aren't getting sweaty. I'm confident. I know these two are in general area. I purposely make noise on that grass railing right here to draw one of them out. I know the other kid's in this building. So I throw a stun up there. I got the kid earlier, and now I'm running. Alright. So clutching is just like, play smart. So like I said, I ran all the way to the left, right? So I threw that stun, and now I ran all the way to the A-bomb. I plant the A-bomb. Oh, sorry, I felt like I was going to sneeze. I plant the A-bomb, and I run around. Now, this was not smart. However, no matter how smart I played it so far, this wasn't the smartest thing to do. I thought I could see the bomb from there. I couldn't see the bomb from there, and I had to run in. So I'm looking, I'm like, oh shit, now he's going to kill me. I don't know which way to go. So now you know what? It's just a mind game. Who would honestly think to look there? I stick him with a grenade, and I win the round. 1v2 for the win. Guys, I'm sorry the recording messed up, so I had to end it there, but that's it, guys. Follow me on Twitter at aXcide. Alright, guys, hope you enjoyed this. Peace.